can't believe I'm back, y'all. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Allow me to reintroduce myself because I have been going for 9 months and that is absurd. My apologies, but life happens and I'm back and I'm better. I'm back and I'm better. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Kiera, but I go by Kisolace. You can call me Ki, you can call me Kiki. Whatever floats your boat. And for those of you that do know me, welcome back. I'm so happy to be back. It's been a long 9 months, y'all. A long 9 months. So much in my life has changed in that time. Whew. I just, I gotta go down the list. Because of last year compared to this year, life did a whole 180. We did a whole 180. So let's get started. First, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get on into the video. So first, I think I left y'all in November of last year, which was 2022. And when I left y'all, I wasn't in a good mental state. I was trying to persevere and continue to push through, but my biological dad had cancer. I was in the midst of trying to find a new job, doing interviews. Things were falling into place, but the things that I wanted weren't aligning with the things that God wanted for me. So I was just in an uphill battle. So when I did leave y'all, I actually had a new job. And those of you that follow me on Instagram, y'all know I'm a flight attendant now. So last year I spent most of the year in the house. And this year, I'm barely even here. I think I've been here a total of 7 days this month. And it's August right now. So, my life did a complete 180, y'all. I went from being in the house all the time. When I tell y'all, I probably spent 295 days out the year in my house last year. And now I'm spending like 10 days max a month here. That's mind-blowing to me. Because I was praying, asking God to align my steps. What am I doing wrong? What do you want from me versus what do I want for myself? And that's where I landed at being a flight attendant. So I want to tell y'all all about my journey, everything that I've been doing. I have been all over the country. Basically, I'm a bi-coastal girl because I be on the West Coast all the time. All the time. I've been out the country several times, y'all. Life is amazing. Like they say, besides the bullshit, life's great. But yeah, y'all, that's the main thing that changed in my life is my career. I love being a flight attendant. I've met some great people. I did record while I was in flight attendant training and I have some of that footage. So I can make another video out of that. If you guys want to see my flight attendant training experience, just leave a comment down below and let me know. So I just want to touch on the topic of my bio dad and about his health or whatever. He's in remission. He doesn't have cancer anymore. We found that out in December. I'm very grateful for that. So that's all I can really say about that. That really did kind of, took an unexpected turn on my mental health. I didn't think that was really going to affect me. If you know, you know. But yeah, so I'm happy to announce that he no longer has cancer. He's healthy, he's back living the life that he needs to live for himself. And I'm grateful for that, Having a job you actually like is taking tear. Like, I went from having a job that I dreaded, literally, like, I got tired of sitting at a desk, being an accountant, looking at fraud cases, investigating fraud. I got tired of being
in the banking area. Then I went into financial tech. So I was doing tech for banks. I was on the technical side of the fraud realm, and that shit was just not for me either. Like, the money was good, but that just wasn't for me, y'all. And now I do something that I love, and I can tell the difference. I can really tell the difference in, like, the quality of life.
And speaking on me and God, you know, doing a battle with each other, because I was originally working in financial tech. So I was in the fraud realm for banks and, you know, working on the technology side of that. The money was great. Y'all, the money was great. The money was flowing in. I was doing what I want to do. It landed me in my great apartment. I'm still here, y'all. Blessed, okay? I'm still here despite the adversities that, you know, life threw at me and everything. I'm still here. And that just let me know that me and God, you know, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. But yeah, y'all, so I was really trying to, you know, move up in the corporate ladder because I loved what I did. I just didn't love the company that I was working for. So, you know, I landed a great opportunity, but I was bored. And just because the money was there, it wasn't fulfilling me. So I needed to find something else to do. I got tired of sitting behind a desk all day, staring at a computer, somebody trying to clock what I was doing. You know, it just, I'm a Sag, y'all. I like to be free as a bird, spread my wings and fly. And I was stationed in my house in front of my computer from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. And it just was not fulfilling me anymore. So, you know, I was trying to figure out what it was that I needed to do. I was either trying to, you know, stay in the financial tech realm and find me a job that didn't require me to work from my house. I could work anywhere around the world. So I was really trying to do that. Nothing was falling through. I got a couple opportunities, but the money wasn't what I was trying to land on. So, you know, I was just constantly applying for jobs, doing interviews. I showed y'all a couple of times in some of my previous vlogs of me actually doing interviews or whatever. And, you know, I was just kept persevering, trying to figure it out, I really wasn't spending time with my friends, me and my cousins. You know, the relationship that we had was no longer really there. My relationship that I was in, you know, had completely fell apart, and I was just trying to heal. I think I did a visual diary, and I kind of spoke on it a little bit. I was trying to find me last year. I was just in a space of healing and figuring out who Kiera is. And ultimately, in 2023, I could tell you exactly who I am. I am enjoying life. I'm traveling. I'm not stationary at a desk. I don't have my boss or my supervisors hovering over me. The only people that hold me accountable for my job are my coworkers, you know? I get to travel the world. I get to experience new places, new people, see everything that I want to see. And I can't believe that me and God finally got on the same page. Like, it took so long. And believe it or not, I have been trying to be a flight attendant for years, y'all. But I guess it just wasn't time. But sometimes you gotta wait for things to align. Like I said, I spent majority of my year last year in the house, and now I'm never here. And that allowed me to understand God's purpose. Sometimes he puts you in uncomfortable places so he could show you that the place that he's about to take you, he had you in that previous spot for a reason. He had me in the house because I needed to rest up. I needed to spend time healing. I needed to get to know myself. And, you know, get to be who I am today. And now I'm out in the world, spreading my wings like a little butterfly, and I am loving life. Like, I'm not taking life as serious as I was, and to the point where I was always in a negative headspace, or I was, you know, indulging in things that I didn't need to indulge in. You know, I had to do a lot of decluttering. I cleaned my closet out. Y'all, my closet is kind of cute. It's kind of cute, you know what I'm saying? I had to clean my closet out. I had to declutter my mind. I had to stop listening to certain music because it was putting me in a headspace of sadness, a headspace of always trying to figure out, what did I do wrong in these situations? Why did this person do me like this? Why did this person treat me like that? Why isn't this person choosing me? I had to choose myself. So really, that was like the theme of 2020 for me, was healing. I was on a deep healing journey, and at a certain point I just had to, you know, go off the grid. And that's really what I did. I just went completely off the grid. And now it's time for me to come back. I really feel like I'm in a space to where I want to share my life experiences with other people now. Because after a while, I didn't want to talk. I completely got quiet. I was in my quiet era. And I was in a space to where it was just like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to tell nobody what I got going on. I don't want to hear nobody's opinions. Just shut up. Just shut up. Be quiet. I'm going to stay in my little bubble. And I'm going to figure this out. And that's exactly what I did. So now I'm in a place where, you know, I can come back to YouTube and I can share on my Instagram. I'm really not too big on Twitter anymore, because it's just too many voices on Twitter for me. It's too many negative opinions, too many think pieces. I'm tired of talking about $200 dates. It's too much misinformation as well. And I'm the type of person, if I see something, I'm gonna Google, is this real, whatever, because once again, that's things that will clutter your mind. So I just had to get to a place where I wanted to share my life again, and I think I'm finally here. So I got a chance to live in Vegas for 6 weeks at flight attendant training. It was kind of difficult for me because for my particular training, we had roommates. Y'all know I live alone. So it was a complete adjustment period to now having to sleep next to a complete stranger at the time. But you know, we ended up being cool. Hey, Bria. Yeah, that was my roommate. I ended up making friends who I still have to this day from training. Those are my girls. We are still friends to this day. We in a group chat. You know, we help each other out at work. It gave me a community. And when you are in flight attendant training, you need that community because it is hard. It is hard. It's so fast paced. You're learning so much, and people don't really realize that flight attendants are safety professionals. So in training, I learned how to save everybody's life on that plane. I'm certified in CPR. I know how to work an AED. I know how to save your life. If you're on my plane, I know how to save your life if anything happens. So that was really what it was. It was a stressful time. I went down there in December, so I was there for my birthday, and I was there for New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. So yeah, it was like I had to miss Christmas. That was the first time I never spent Christmas with my family. That was the first time I never spent my birthday with my family. And my friends made my birthday so meaningful. When I tell y'all, that was probably like the best birthday I had since like 2019. They gave me a surprise party. We went out. We went to a hookah lounge. My homeboy Ty showed me a great time, y'all. We was in Uber Blacks all night. We was in Uber Blacks all night, and we had literally had a test and some drills the day of my birthday. So it was a stressful day. Okay, so once we all passed our drills and our tests, we went out and had a ball. I think I have like some clips that I'm going to insert to show y'all kind of like the things that I'm talking about. But y'all, we had a ball.
Wanna fuck with that? Tell me to pull up with that. Just wanna have fun with that. He can't get enough of that. He wanna fuck with that. Tell me to.
Me and the gang, we outside. We lit. Hey. Hey. It's your birthday. I'm not going at Reggie.
Yeah, it tends to burn a lot faster. It's because they saturate both the water.
I had a time last night, y'all. I really did enjoy my birthday, and I really appreciate everybody that wished me a happy birthday. Yesterday was great. I had so much fun. I got treated like a queen Uber Blacks all night. I made a mess in the strip club. Green tea shots for everybody. Period. And lemon drops flowing all night. And if I could have ended my night with Waffle House, I wish I could have, but it was at Denny's. But baby, I had a time last night. My birthday was so much fun. My coworkers showed me a great time. I appreciate them. Because I'm homesick.
I tell y'all, I had only met them 3 weeks before, and they showed me so much love that I never thought I could receive from people that I had just met. So it was kind of eye-opening for me, and that was part of the things that helped me realize that I was on the right journey, because I was meeting people that align with who I am. Because I treat people the way that I got treated for my birthday, and when I tell y'all, that meant the world to me. I still look at those videos today and be like, wow, those are my girls. Like, those are my girls. That's my homeboy. Like, they really showed me a great time, and I felt the love. I was supposed to have a surprise party my 30th birthday, but a lot of my family got sick, and I didn't want to, you know, deal with that. So of course I didn't know that it was a surprise party, but neither here nor there, I ended up with another one the very next year.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kiera.
Oh, Lord.
Happy birthday to you. We got you.
Thank you.
Make a wish.
I'm finished. Man, I don't want to blow.
Just
Blow
lightly
this
blow,
shit.
not like a. There you go.
All right, that one ain't going out. There we go.
And this type of stuff really touches my heart, because I feel like I'm a sweet person, and I consider other people when it comes to, you know, celebrations and being there for them. And for some people that I had just met be there for me in that way, it showed me that it's really people out here that will care about you, people that really want to be your friend. And I really appreciated that. Like, I don't think my friends understand how much that meant to me, but I really did appreciate that. When I tell y'all this break from YouTube was never supposed to happen, I was literally only supposed to be going from December to January, and January 5th is when I graduated from flight attendant training. I was literally only supposed to be going for that chunk of time, because I was trying to focus on, you know, training, focus on getting my wings. And I'm so happy I got my wings. But literally, I was only supposed to be going from January to December, and I was filming as much as I could during that process. But y'all know my camera was broken at the time. I got a new camera. Shout out to my brother for helping me get a new camera. But yeah, I got a new camera now. And at that time, I was filming on my phone. And everybody on YouTube loved to scream, everybody can do YouTube. All you gotta do is use your phone. You have a camera right there. But y'all, using your phone for YouTube is extremely hard. it's easy to record and everything, but you gotta remember you have storage on these iPhones, and these iPhones don't have a lot of storage, okay? So you're constantly trying to delete clips, have enough storage, the upload and process to your computer. It's just a lot, y'all. It's just a lot. And after a while, it became too tedious for me, so I just stopped. I did record some of my days in training, so like I said, if y'all want that video, just leave me a comment and I'll go ahead and record that for you. But once I got to that space of not recording and just living life, it got so hard to pick up the camera, y'all. I tried to record several vlogs during this whole 9-month period. I started vlog after vlog after vlog, and I never finished it. I was recording when I was out in different states.
Hello vlog. Long time no see. It's your girl Kiera. I'm currently on my layover in Vegas. It's day 2 of a 3-day trip. And yeah, currently I'm on Fremont Street looking for something to eat because that flight was extremely long. And your girl had to eat all day. This is my first time on Fremont Street, actually. This is my outfit of the day. Fashion over at Target. Yeah. I'm currently on the hunt for some food. I wish I had ate breakfast this morning, but your girl was tired from not getting no sleep. I'm about to get into some things and I'll show y'all. This is my first time vlogging since I don't know. It's been months. But yeah, we're gonna get into some things today. I might meet up with my co-workers. I don't know. But yeah.
I started to, recently get back into content creation. I wasn't making long form videos, but I was making shorts here on YouTube. I was doing like little TikToks here and there. I did one day in the life of a flight attendant video. So if you are following me on all those platforms, it's the same name as my YouTube name, Kisolace. So y'all can go ahead and follow me there. But I was getting back into content creation. I was just, dipping my toe in there. I was just dipping my toe in there. So I could, eventually come back to YouTube and get back on my Zoom. And baby, I'm on my Zoom, okay? I'm on my Zoom. So yeah, I never really meant to, disappear for 9 months. And I do apologize to you guys for that because y'all have held me down. My channel did not drop. And surprisingly, that does not happen to a lot of people. My channel's supposed to be in the dumps. You know what I'm saying? My channels, I'm supposed to be trying to build back up, but I'm coming back with more subscribers than I left with. And I can't give that to nobody but God, because he knew the journey that I was on, and ultimately I was always going to come back to YouTube. I was always meant to be here. So, I'm back and I'm better, So yeah, like I said, I graduated flight attendant training January 5th. So I have been a reserve flight attendant, which means I have been on call. I'll kind of explain that in like the other flight attendant videos, but I was on call for like 7 months. So from January to July. And now for my particular company, we have, every airline has different rules for how, it goes for you to be on call and you to get what in my company we call the line, which is like a set schedule for the month. And now I'm no longer on call for right now because it can change. But from August and September right now, I'm no longer on call. Thank God. I don't get woken up out of my sleep to go to work. I don't have to answer my phone. for crew scheduling, telling me that, you know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I need to come sit up there at 6, because when you're on call, they give you 2 hours to get to work. So if your schedule is like from 4 a.m. to 2 p.m., they can call you at 4 a.m. and wake you up out of your sleep, and you have to be at work at 6 o'clock. And so if you are on what we call ready reserve, which means you're a flight attendant that's sitting at the airport in ready status, so if they need you, you have to be at your gate within 15 minutes. I had to do that for a while. That is one of the parts of the job that I hate the most, okay? And I'm so glad that now I'm exempt from having to do that. Y'all, sitting at the airport for that, whatever your schedule was for that day, and they don't call you, grinded my gears. And let me tell y'all, they probably called me for a flight one time. So I feel like, you know, I was just, you know, I was doing my job, but I wasn't going anywhere. I was coming right back home. I had to pack my bag as if I was, you know, going on a trip, but I was literally just going to sit at the airport. Yeah, so that was one of the parts of the job that I just didn't enjoy. Being a reserve flight attendant is not for the weak, let me tell you that. A lot of my friends who graduated with me are still on reserve because it goes like by seniority. Now I have a line, is what we call it, which is a set schedule. I have one for August, and I bid it and I got one for September. So I don't have to answer my phone at 4 o'clock in the morning to tell me what to do. I already know where I'm going. I already know if I got a trip, a 2-day, 4-day, or I gotta do a turn. Means I'm based in Atlanta. I'm an Atlanta-based flight attendant. So I would fly from here to New Jersey and then work a flight from New Jersey back here. Some days that's cool. Some days that's cool. But I'm one of those flight attendants that prefer trips. Send me on a 3-day, get me out the way, and let me come back home. That's just how I float my boat. That just what works for me. But yeah, y'all, flight attendant life is super cool. I've been to Cali several times. Never went to Cali before now. I always planned to go, but now I'm always there. Like I said, I did my training in Vegas. I spent a month in Vegas, so I got to experience living in another state for free. I got to experience living somewhere without paying no rent. And do I like Vegas? I wouldn't want to live there, but I'm there so often that I might as well. But no, I would never move there. I can't breathe in Vegas. It's too hot. The air is too dry, and it's just not for me. But visiting, I can go visit Vegas. It's fun. I have fun every time I go. Do I like my coworkers? Let me say this. I have only had a few bad seeds because you don't work with the same people all the time. So say for instance, if I have a trip, I may work with this crew and I may not see them ever again. But since we are in the same base, it's likely that I will probably work with that person again. But yeah, like I said, it's case by case scenario. I haven't really too much had bad trips. All of my coworkers have been really cool. A job that you don't have anybody hovering over you, so I love that aspect of it. Sometimes I never see my supervisors. Sometimes I see them all the time. It just depends. But it's really a job that depends on you. You get out what you put in, and I really enjoy that because I don't like to be micromanaged. And this job is micromanagement don't exist unless you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, and then you gotta go meet with the higher ups or whatever the case may be. But you know, I'm on my Zoom. I don't got time for that. I'm grown. I'm 31 now. I don't got time for the BS. This is the easiest job that I could have ever gotten, and I really enjoy what I do. So yeah, that's just how flight attendant life been going. Like I said, I'll include clips of places that I've been. Like I said, I've been to Cali and Vegas. I spent a lot of time in Chicago. I went to Philly one time, and I figured out that one of the girls who I was flying with is actually my cousin. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? I'm getting used to different hotels. I have never really been a hotel type of person, but I gotta do what I gotta do. This is my job. Safety hasn't really been too bad of an issue. I take care of myself. I make sure I do my safety checks, you know. I keep in contact with my coworkers. We help each other out on the job. So it's basically like relying on your coworkers instead of relying on your boss. You know, you want to help each other out in that aspect. So you have to be a people's person. And the people on those flights sometimes can get crazy. it can get crazy if you let it. It can get crazy. So you gotta be prepared, because every flight is different. You gotta consider where the people coming from on the flights, what area you're in. You really have to be a people's person, know how to talk to people, show respect, because respect is given if it is, it's received if it's given, is what I was trying to say. You know, so you really have to know how to talk to people in this particular space that I am in. And y'all know, I'm sitting here talking to hundreds of people. One day it's gonna be thousands and thousands of people. So I am right where I need to be. But yeah, that's it for the flight attendant portion. Dating, I'm not dating anyone, y'all. My roster is a goose egg, okay? It's at 0. I've just really been taking time to get to know me, taking myself out on dates, spending time with my friends. I have decentered men from my life. I'm at the point where I hate when everything is about a man. We don't got nothing else to talk about. Everything about a man. My man, my man, my man, my man, my man. And one day I'm gonna get back on my man tip. I'm just not there right now. You know, I don't even have any prospects. I can't say that I'm not nobody's prospect, but I don't have any prospects as of right now. Yeah, I haven't, you know, I've been on a couple dates, but it's just like something fun that I've been doing. It's nobody that I just really been taking serious to say that I want to be their girlfriend. I want them to be my boyfriend, because that's really what you got to consider these days. I know I would be a great girlfriend. I would be a great wife. But are you a great boyfriend? Do I want to call you every day? Do I want to cook for you? I just haven't found that person that I just want to give my time to, and I just be going so much, y'all, to the point where it's just like, do I even have time for a man? do I have time for you? Maybe I'll entertain somebody, but that's just not what I'm on right now. So that let y'all know, sex out the door. I don't have no conversations for sex for y'all. What is it? What is sex? Because I ain't having it. I'm not doing it, you know. So yeah, I have really decentered men from my life. Yeah, that's just where it's at. Like, my dating life is non-existent. I'm just out here having fun, living life, making my coin, getting my health together. Your girl is still on this weight loss journey that I have not really been taking serious, but you know, I'm working on it, because food is just so good. It's just always a lamb chop somewhere. It's just always a bowl of pasta somewhere. And I just end up with a lamb chop and a pasta egg. And it's just so good. And I'm traveling. What am I supposed to do? Not eat? How can I go to Philly and not get a Philly? Like, doesn't it just sound crazy? Doesn't it sound crazy? But yeah, my dating life non-existent. Yeah, y'all, life has just been moving, and I'm trucking along with it. When it comes to life, I don't dwell on the negatives of life. I look at everything from a positive standpoint now. I don't like to worry about things because, like I said, now I understand what God is doing. He had me in the house last year because he knew I needed that time to rest up, because in 2023 he was basically saying, you here right now, but next year you barely gonna see these white walls, girl. So I just need you to, you know, trust me. And now I got to a space where I can trust God, and it's just like, I get it, y'all. So that's really where I've been for the past 9 months. Really, you know, getting to a place in life to be where I am now. I'm happy. I am happy. And 2 years ago, I couldn't say that I was happy. Life was just doing some things that I just wasn't ready for, equipped for, you know, stuff that I just, you know, wasn't thinking was going to happen, but it needed to happen. So yeah, y'all, that's just really where I've been. Getting a new career. My sister had a baby. Well, both of my little sisters had a baby. So I have a niece and I have a nephew, and my life is just so full, y'all. It's just so full. Like, my little sisters have babies. I'm the oldest and they got babies, and I love that for them. You know, I'm enjoying being an auntie. A rich auntie loading. Okay, a rich auntie loading. I'm really enjoying the space that I'm in life, you know. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to catch you guys up and do a little life update on where I've been for the past 9 months. I am going to crank the videos out. We're gonna do true life of flight attendant videos. I'm gonna do vlogs, content videos. I'm back and I'm better, and I hope you guys are ready to go on this journey with me, because we're taking flight. We're taking flight. My cabin crew, is that what I want to call y'all? My cabin crew? I don't know. I'm along this journey. We gonna figure out what y'all name is, because y'all don't have one. y'all don't have one yet. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I really missed you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. I can't believe I'm back, y'all. Bye.